So it's not really part of how things are identified outside of this reality. So it isn't all of this, you know, good and bad, and how this has got a lot of limitations, a lot of control. I think that was to help consciousness to begin to understand itself. But so when you get into like ghosts and stuff like that, like for me, when I was a little kid and I started hearing them talking to me, then I knew it was somebody who was trying to keep me out of trouble. So in my understanding, I only knew about religion. So I was like, oh, these are the angels. They're trying to tell me not to do this because I'll get in trouble. I just got to listen to this shoulder, not listen to this one. And so that's what I would always do when I was a kid. Like, I had an awareness that there's somebody watching me all the time. They even told me, that we're being watched all the time. This is a zoo, that this is an experiment and stuff. They were telling me this stuff when I was little. And so I understood, if there was someone talking to me, they were telling me things that other people didn't understand, and I didn't understand why they were telling me. So then as, things progressed or whatever, for me, when I had to go through my spiritual awakening after my dark night, after my brain injury, because when you lose everything, it puts you into a place that is re-examining everything and who you are. That's the dark night, in that, you have to face all of these sides of yourself that are like, oh, God, I was the one creating this world for myself. I wasn't nobody's victim. I played my part. Other people felt a victim by me. So when you start putting into that perspective, it starts enlightening you. It starts opening you up to these higher states of consciousness. And so going through that awakening, I started having a lot of different spirits and stuff talking to me. And before, I lived in lots of haunted houses. I always had the awareness of the other beings, and I communicated with them. But this became different. This started being where I started having a lot of communication, where I could see these beings and stuff like that. And I knew who was talking to me. And then they start showing you things of your past lives and stuff like that. And hold on.